Hi, I'm Ryan Juanita, Managing Editor of Electronics at Reviewed. Today I'm reviewing the Apple AirPods Pro second generation, also known as the Apple AirPods Pro 2. Now, there are a lot of really cool new features with the AirPods Pro, and those include improved battery life of up to 6 hours instead of 4.5 hours for the previous AirPods Pro model, better active noise cancellation, the new adaptive transparency mode, and better sound. There's a lot to go over here, so let's dig into it. Now, the design is very simple and very much the same as the original AirPods Pro 2. Apple must have thought that everything was perfect before, so if you love the old AirPods Pro, you're gonna love the new AirPods Pro as well. There's really no demonstrable changes on the outside except for a couple of new venting spots on the earbuds themselves, and there is a new extra small tip. So that should make for better fit for people with smaller ears. For me, the fit worked great before, and if that was you, you're gonna be just as happy with the new fit. They're also the same weight at just 5.4 grams. The only real change that you're gonna see right away on the outside is with the case itself. It now has a new little venting spot at the bottom there for speakers, and that allows you to track the case with the Find My app by itself, which is a new feature, probably pretty helpful for those who've lost the case before, and it'll put a little alert out of that speaker as well. And there's also a new lanyard, but otherwise, really, these look almost exactly the same as the original AirPods Pro. So most of the cool stuff is under the hood, and that all starts with the H2 chip. Now, the H2 replaces the H1, and Apple says that it has much better computation, and that helps with the overall active noise canceling, it helps with the new adaptive transparency mode, and it helps with the sound. I want to talk about the adaptive transparency mode first because it's one of my favorite features of the new AirPods Pro 2. Now, Apple has always had some of the best, clearest transparency mode. It almost sounds like you're not wearing earbuds, and that has actually improved with the new AirPods Pro. It doesn't sound exactly like you don't have them in. There's a little bit of a sheen on top, a little bit of a metallic, sort of layer to what you're hearing, but overall, it sounds as good. It sounds better actually than any earbuds I've had before when it comes to the transparency mode. It's really quite something. And that one of the biggest changes they made is with your voice itself has less resonance, so it just sounds more like your voice sounds naturally and less like you've got your ears plugged up. But that's kind of just the start of the adaptive transparency mode. Let's get to the adaptive part, which is my favorite part. Now, what that does is it limits outside ambient noises to 85 decibels. So that's supposed to stop things like a fire truck or something very loud going by. But Apple also told us when we went to the event that they're tuned specifically to sort of help you listen to concerts and other loud events without getting hearing damage. Now, Apple can't promise you're not going to get hearing damage. They aren't recommending these as earplugs. They don't have any certification, but I did use them in the field. I actually used them at a football game, the Seattle Seahawks versus the Broncos. It was extremely loud in that stadium, and I was using the AirPods Pro 2 instead of my tailored earplugs, and it worked very well. I also wore them at a gorilla show, and that was also very effective. Now, it did distort some of the sounds. It didn't sound as good as the concert itself, but it did keep the loudest noises away, and I could wear them comfortably and still listen to the show, so that's really cool. Let's also now talk about that new noise canceling because it is next-gen noise canceling. We've only found one pair of earbuds that does it better, and that's the new Bose Quiet Comfort 2. What are you going to do? It's Bose. What's really cool about these is they can do almost as good noise canceling as the Bose in a smaller design. It's only 5.4 grams. It's a little lighter than the new Bose. The Bose are pretty impressive themselves, and both pairs are a couple grams or more lighter than the original Bose Quiet Comfort, which were among the best noise cancelers before that. So what you're seeing here is sort of a jump up, a next-gen jump to a new level of noise canceling that's on par with everything we've heard before, or better, and it actually matches well with other headphones that are not earbuds, such as the Sony WH-1000XM5, which is one of our very top noise cancelers. So that's really impressive. Now let's also talk about the new sound because, of course, that's what you're wearing the earbuds for in the first place. They have a brand new low distortion drivers. There's a new amplifier, and the new H2 chip sort of helps with the computation there. So the sound is pretty well improved. I really think the bass is the best part. The new bass response is excellent. So that's really fun to see. And actually, they're clear across the board. There's better stereo spacing. better stereo separation, more fidelity all around. So a lot of good things happening with that H2 chip, a lot of reasons to upgrade there. Now you're still going to get the same old Apple features that you liked before, the iCloud sharing, the automatic switching between devices on iCloud, audio sharing, the Find My app, all the stuff that you like. And actually there's a new setting in the new iOS 16, which makes it even easier to adjust the AirPods. So, and they also come with the IPX4 water resistance, and that's for the earbuds and the case. So there's a lot of similarities there. Another really cool thing that I've been looking for forever with the original AirPods, they never added it, is volume control. And I think that's something that every great pair of earbuds needs. So I'm really excited that Apple added that with the new AirPods Pro too. It's pretty easy to use actually. Once you get used to it, it's on the old squeeze control. So all the original controls are the same, but now as you squeeze, you can actually sort of zip your ear up or zip your ear down. You'll hear a little click and that controls the volume granularly with the phone. So you're not getting it too loud or too soft when you make those little adjustments. And it's just one of those usability features that they were missing before. AirPods are among the best usability earbuds out there. And with that volume control, it just kind of puts the whole package together. You heard the little alert there as I shut it maybe. So that really completes the package. You could always do it with Hey Siri before, but I love the new onboard volume control. You can just leave your phone, set it and forget it, and you don't have to worry about it. That actually helps the buds be better for Android users, but really they're geared towards iPhone. The settings are all in the iPhone, and that's one of the things we would have loved to see in the new AirPods Pro is an Android app. Now, Apple does that for its Beats headphones, it does not do it for its AirPods, and that's kind of a bummer for those who are using Android phones. We also would have loved to see Apple add some EQ here. I really do dig the new sound. It's really accessible, it's clearer, it's better bass, but if you want to customize it a little bit, it would have been nice for an EQ. And then the last thing I kind of wished for this package was some ANC adjustment, because it's so good and it's so powerful that you may find situations where you don't want that much ANC. You really can't adjust that. So maybe that's something Apple will add in a firmware like its spatial audio in the original AirPods. So that's something to look for later. Overall, the pros here are the new H2 chip, fantastic adaptive transparency mode, the much improved noise canceling, the improved sound, the better battery, and all the new features. The cons are there's no EQ, there's no adjustment for active noise canceling, and there's no app for Android. But really, when it comes down to it, if you're looking to upgrade, there are a lot of good reasons to do that with the new AirPods Pro. Yes, it will be $249 instead of the cheaper price of the older AirPods, as those continue to sell on other sites. Apple's not selling them anymore. But if you're looking to get into the AirPods Pro for the first time, I think it's well worth the investment for the new pair. They're actually my favorite new earbuds right now. The usability is fantastic, all of the new features, and for $249, I think you're actually getting a pretty good value with these earbuds if you have that to invest. You can find out a lot more about the AirPods Pro in our full review at review.com. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate it. Please like our page, please subscribe to our page, and we'll see you next time.